I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams. And with an eye to the future, how do you guys like the direction of the game?
Oh, I love it. Every year we're seeing more and more skilled players. And as an added bonus, the pace keeps getting faster.
Oh, no doubt. We're in the golden age of the W. The level of play is incredible, and it just keeps on getting better.
So off the tip, it's Seattle. Now Sykes. Picked by Agumake. Brittany Sykes attacking. Williams. Off target from outside. Here's Bell. She's covered by Agumake. To the inside. Pass to Smith. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Here's Sykes. Back to Williams. Down low. Fires it. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Aces with possession. After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she's still got it.
Screen by McGregor. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
When you defend the pick and roll, if McGregor is the screener, it is really tough to contain.
Outside Young. Fires for three. Storm with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
To the left side wing. Picked by Agumake. And she can't bank that one in.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Gray. McGregor grabs the miss.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Screen by McGregor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Bell. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Wilson. She's covered by Agumake.
How about the smaller player eating some glass?
Pass to Williams. Sykes outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Gray. Back to Wilson. They need this. McGregor grabs the miss. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Sykes. This one for 3. A rebound by Gray. Outside Young. Back to Gray. Takes the 3. Back to Young. Pass to Bell. Shoots a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Love seeing that kind of unselfish attitude. Jackie Young makes so many winning plays.
One thing about this Seattle roster, they have loads of experience.
They start with Nneka Ogwumike, well over a decade in the league. Skylar Diggins drafted back in 2013. So it's a team that expects to win now.
Now here's Young. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Gray. Pass to Wilson. Here's Bell. She's guarded by Sykes. Gray for three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now here's Williams. Now Magvagor. She's guarded by Wilson. Gray outside. Up top, Young. Ezzy Magvagor, nice defense. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Gray defending. Sykes outside. Pass to Williams. For three. Wilson pulls it down. And the Aces with possession. Now here's Gray. Back to Wilson. And she lays it straight in.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Outside Williams. Magvagor. When you watch Ezzy Magvagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezzy is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
And the first one drops.
Really contributes to her team. Ezzy, versatile on the floor.
And the Storm making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Samuelson with the ball. She's against Gustafson. Lexi Brown on the wing. Screen by Magvagor. And here's Brown. Watches it. And no good trying to get that one. So the first quarter ends. Tie game and a low-scoring one so far. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
Now here's Brown. Malonga sets a screen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Gray outside. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Pass to Wheeler. Brown up top. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Malunga. And that one good.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Las Vegas trailing. Outside Lloyd. Gray. Back to Lloyd. To the paint. And that one's good. So
You love how selfless Lloyd is with the ball. She just wants her team to succeed by any means necessary.
outside Wheeler. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Aces.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Lloyd. On the wing, Dana Evans. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Well, you know, the main thing this team, these coaches, the staff wants from Gustafson, it's rebounding. Providing one there, then the points.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. We've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the final. It doesn't matter if they're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
The Aces with the lead. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Outside Young. From 17 feet out, Echo Bumake pulls it in. Outside Williams. From downtown, nice D from Chelsea Gray.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Now here's Young. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Gray. The three-pointer, no good. Seattle with the ball. It's a three-point game. Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more. With their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. So the Aces are very serious about winning.
And here are the Storm now. Screen by Magdagor. To the middle, tries to snap the cold streak, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
I like how McNamara picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Pass to Wilson. And she drops it in from the low post.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything.
Ogumake outside. She nails it, and we're tied up.
You have to respect the outside game from Ogumake. She's not just a post player.
Now the Aces with it. Jackie Young on the wing. She She's guarded by Williams. Young's shot is off. Outside Williams. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Gustafson down low. Off target with the jump hook. Right side, Williams. Pass to Sykes. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Lloyd with the bucket.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Here's Williams. Pass to Ogumake. Sykes outside. Ogumake sets a screen to the paint. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Standing at 6'2", Ogumake isn't a tree inside, but she is as good of a leaper as you'll see. That really helps her finish.
Now here's Young. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. Here's Gustafson. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Oh yeah, Gustafson, some weight room points.
The Storm trail. Outside Williams. Pass to Ogumake. Yep, that goes.
What an intelligent basketball player. Ogumake simply understands how to set screens effectively. I'm impressed.
Now here's Wilson, defended by McGregor. Soft touch off the glass.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal slot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciates it.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Aces on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you just have to like what we're seeing from Wilson.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
And here are the Aces now. The lead is 2. Pass to Bell. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Storm with the rebound.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here is Sykes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Ogumake. On the money from 12 feet away.
That's what I call pretty passing. timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
Outside Williams. Picked by Agumake. The tray. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Bell. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations. She shot just 32% in that rookie year, but things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by McGregor. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Gray.
Number 4, first personal foul, first team foul.
Seattle on D, trailing by 5. Wilson, left side, 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Storm with the rebound. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
Sticking with it, McGregor, strong take.
But a league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
And the free throw, no good. In the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the second pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, that's it. That one worked out. The Storm got the 6'6" Malunga, an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
Screen by McGregor. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. The Aces leading. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Second chance shot is Izzy Magbagor, get that shot out of here. Ogumake with the ball, now guarded by Smith. Back to Ogumake. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A clever scorer, Ogumake picks her spots well on the court, and she's deadly from all over.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. And the Aces selecting A'ja Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like A'ja, it can change everything.
Is making a change here. Gray outside. Outside Young. Pass to Lloyd. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Seattle. Outside Williams. Ogumake. Sykes outside for the lead. Chelsea Gray with some nice defense. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Right side, Williams. Pass to Ogumake. And here's Williams. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
For the tie, cans it from downtown. And that ties it up.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Gray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. In a close game, they really hurt.
The Storm making a switch here. Wheeler with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside for Sykes. Over Evans. And that misses. That would have put them up. And the Aces with possession. Pass to Gray. Wilson the screen to the inside. Izzy Magbagor, nice defense. Brittany Sykes attacking. Now here's Wheeler. Outside Williams. And here is Sykes. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Williams. No good on the last second attempt there. And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Seattle with the ball. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Brown to take the lead. Gustafson with the rebound.
When she has the ball outside, that's exactly the kind of defense they got to be playing on.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Seattle trailing here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wheeler. Kept alive. Malunga. Banked in off the glass.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Back to Lloyd. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bell. And here's Lloyd. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Wheeler. "14 feet out." Stokes with the rebound. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. They get it again. 2 points. That one goes in.
And so comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Outside Wheeler. Here's the three. And the Storm, another three.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And the Aces call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Gray outside. Pass to Smith. Bell. Wilson outside. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for her.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Sykes up top. Off target with the 3. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
To tie it up. It's hauled in by Smith. And just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Here's Wilson. There's another one to add to her total. She's shooting 7 for 15.
When you need Wilson the most, she almost always delivers. Has a sense for the important moments.
Ogumake. She's guarded by Wilson. Ogumake with the ball, working on Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Melissa Smith grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Some ferocious defense from McMagor. She has great instincts for finding blocks.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Ogumake inside, working on Wilson. Here's Sykes. And the Storm miss again. Now the Aces with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Wilson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Here's Sykes. Outside Williams. Sykes. The kick out to Williams. Inside. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Dude, McMagor, ice water in her veins.
Pass to Wilson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Seattle calls timeout. Sykes outside. called in by the Aces.
Well, she was trying to come up with a highlight reel finish and forgot to finish itself.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
And this is how you defend. Glad we got to see the replay of that block once again.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here is Sykes. Lays out. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
Yeah, that pass seemed to catch her off guard, and it simply clanked off her hands.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
So the Aces win it. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.